Sicilian defense, open, Najdorf, English attack, 6, e5 7.nb3 b6 8.f3 b7 9.qd200 10.000 nbd7. Intense. That was a serious game. White really outplayed black in that one. The opening was balanced. White was a cut above black in the middle game. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn, since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. The c-pawn in the Sicilian defense controls the d4 square. Nf3 moves the knight toward the center in anticipation of a pawn push on d4, where it will be ready to retake the piece if black captures on d4. When black eventually plays nf6, white is prevented from moving the piece to e5 by the opening of the light-squared bishop on d6. d4 offers to trade the d-pawn for the c-pawn, giving up a center pawn for more active pieces. Cx d4 gives black 2 central pawns versus 1 central pawn for white. Nx d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having 1 central pawn versus black's 2 central pawns. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center and attacks the undefended e4 pawn. Nc3 defends the e4 pawn and starts to develop on the queen side. A6 prepares the queenside pawn advance b7 b5, and also prevents white from playing the bishop or knight to b5. f3 supports the e4 pawn and controls the g4 square, but slightly weakens white's kingside. This strikes a rival knight. The knight is now on a square that is more secure. By doing this, a bishop moves out of its beginning square and into the action. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. b7 develops the bishop toward the center and prepares castling. qd2 develops the queen, supports the bishop on e3 and prepares queenside castling. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. Queenside castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. nbd7 develops the knight toward the center and allows the rook to move to the c-file. This connects the rooks, which helps them coordinate together in the future. The game was close to balanced, but now black is worse. It is an inaccuracy. This strikes a rival knight. It is quite good. The knight is thus brought to safety. It is the final book action. This poses a threat to an outpost manned by a knight. It is incorrect. This poses a threat to strike a knight. It falls flat. Although white lost their edge, the game is still almost evenly matched. It is incorrect. Perfectly on point. It is ideal. This threatens to kick a bishop. It is best. This is an equal trade. This stops the opponent from being able to kick a bishop. It is good. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is best. It is a fair deal after all captures. It is ideal. Recaptures. It is ideal. This mobilizes the knight, allowing it to control more of the board. This threatens to reveal an attack on a knight. It is best. This prevents the adversary from disclosing an attack on a knight. It is ideal. This misses a much better move. It is a mistake. This allows the knight to control more squares. It is best. What I would have advised is that. It is ideal. That's an unfortunate error. It is a mistake. This moves the queen to safety. It is best. This develops a bishop off its starting square, getting it into the action. It is best. Backs off. It is ideal. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This is how you take the pawn. It is ideal. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This is the only move that works. It is best. Recaptures. It is ideal. This ignores an opportunity to add a defender to a vulnerable knight. It is an inaccuracy. This misses a better way to move a queen to safety. This allows the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a rook. It is a mistake. This wins a tempo by threatening a rook and forcing it to move away. This is the only good move. This was a game-changing move, giving white a winning position. It is a great move. This poses a fork piece threat. It is incorrect. This defends the attacked pawn. It is best. This attacks a queen, winning a tempo when it moves away. It is excellent. This is how you impress a queen. It is ideal. This leads to losing a queen. This threatens to win a knight. It is an inaccuracy. This misses a better way to win a queen. This allows the opponent to capture the checking knight. It is an inaccuracy. This ignores an opportunity to capture the checking knight. This allows the opponent to fork pieces. It is an inaccuracy. This divides up parts by launching multiple attacks at once. It is ideal. Backs off. It is ideal. By posing a threat to a queen and compelling it to flee, this wins a tempo. It is quite good. This moves the queen to safety. It is best. That was a great move and very hard to find. It is brilliant. This provides an equal exchange of parts. This poses a knight-winning threat. It is ideal. This is an equal trade. This stops the opponent from being able to win a knight. It is excellent. Recaptures. Black is losing because the endgame has begun. It is ideal. This move puts the knight on a safer square. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. It is good. This overlooks an opportunity to defend a pawn that was under attack. This allows the opponent to create a passed pawn. It is an inaccuracy. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be challenged by opposing pawns as it tries to promote. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. It is best. That is a logical response. It is quite good. Very precise. It is best. This evades the check from the queen. It is forced. This divides up parts by launching multiple attacks at once. It is ideal. This steps away from the checking queen. It is forced. This moves the knight to safety. This threatens to play checkmate. It is best. Intense. That was a serious game. White really outplayed black in that one. The opening was balanced. White was a cut above black in the middle game.